Hello, welcome back. This is Insti and I'm playing Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. Yes, what are we doing now? Yeah, we were snooping around night and Lombard was in Vera's room and I thought I would... well, what my character said from the choice I made, it was... I didn't think it was going to say that, what it said. Anyways, it really doesn't matter. I should have said that, yeah, Lombard is here for the keep you safe. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. If I remember correctly, Rogers is missing as well as Brent, and somebody said I should probably go and see the what was it? Shed. If I remember correctly, he was going to make some wood. But I don't know where Brent might be. But let's start with the easier one and try to find Rogers. If I remember. Oh, oh right, you followed me. Oh, there's the
Good morning, Mr. Narracott. I'm afraid the sea is as high as ever. I doubt we'll see a boat from the mainland today.
Have you been wandering about the island alone, Miss Brent? Don't you realize that is an exceedingly foolish thing to do?
I'm in no danger when I'm alone, Mr. Blore.
She doesn't get it at all. I'm sticking to you, Narracott. Let's find Rogers.
Yes, well, at least we found Brent alive. Okay, can we get there from here? I can't remember. Oh, yes, we can. Well...
Rogers? Blimey, either he's a good 5 feet taller or...
cut clean in half.
dead, of course.
Yes, we don't need Dr. Armstrong to tell us that.
Or to fix the cause of death. Axe looks cleaned off. A tidy chap like Rogers would have approved. Dining room key, I expect. He was holding it.
Rogers is now in his bedroom.
Look! Chapter 5. 6 little sailor boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5.
My compliments to Miss Claythorne and Mr. Blore for breakfast.
We have to eat to keep our strength up.
I'm a domestic sort of man. I don't mind.
Since it is now certain the killer is following the rhyme over the fireplace in the front parlor, our course is clear. Miss Brent, you have an allergy to bee stings. The next little sailor boy is meant to lose his life in the same way. We will do our utmost to protect you.
I have something I'd like to say, since Mr. Owen is undoubtedly here in this room keeping his strength up. The others may have done what your recording claimed, but I am not guilty of anything. Beatrice Taylor died of her own sins, not by my hand. I feel certain you now see you were in error when you invited me here to face your judgment.
That's a nervy speech if you ask me. I was just doing my job.
Miss Brent, you cannot assume Owen is behaving rationally in any way. If you'd seen what he did to Rogers...
Doctor, I will thank you to keep your opinions to yourself. Coming from the bottom of a bottle as they do, they are worse than useless.
How dare you?
I'm sure Mr. Owen and I understand one another. I'm going to collect my knitting. I'll be on the front patio if anyone needs me.
I can't see anyone needing that woman, ever.
If you'll excuse me, I'll just go up to my room and fresh... That is to say...
I must say, Mr. Narracott, I'm disappointed. 4 dead now. My confidence in you seems to have been misplaced. I may have to take more direct action.
There's been a murder. Surely I should use this time to thoroughly search for clues.
Surely. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately... That was... What was I saying? Yeah, the judge has a real problem with me at the moment. To be honest, he could do more than playing snooker, but whatever. And yes, unfortunately Rogers had to split. But what do we do now? Obviously we are going to talk with everyone.
6 little sailor boys. This is getting worrisome.
You don't say. Can we try to get fingerprints out of it?
I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay, apparently not. So we definitely know that it wasn't the Rogers who was breaking the sailors, because obviously there's no way he can fake what happened to him. So anyways, rhyme. So we are in number 6, sailor boys. That would definitely point towards Emily Brent, but obviously it could be someone else. But at least she's allergic to bees. Let's go to the kitchen first and see if there's anything to be seen.
I don't need to lug this around with me.
What is that anyways? Can I use something? What do I have? I do have pliers.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay. I don't know. So what? Can we enter? Oh no.
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Well, that is a good idea. I probably start with the downstairs first. And then go upstairs. I think that would be most... Well, I could go and see the Emily Brent now, if we can talk.
You had no right to speak to me that way at breakfast.
Didn't I? It's still morning and you're drunk already.
Thanks to you.
Doctor, as you yourself must know, blaming others for one's own faults is a favorite trick of the alcoholic.
You cloak yourself in religion, but you're the most unchristian woman I've ever met. You're a devil! A devil, do you hear me?
I'm certain everyone can hear you, Doctor. Eavesdropping is impolite, Mr. Narracott, but under the circumstances, I'm glad you overheard.
Okay,
Enjoying the break in the weather, Miss Brent?
This island has only 2 types of weather, gloomy and slightly less gloomy. I am taking advantage of this brief, slightly less respite.
pretty hard.
You were pretty hard on Dr. Armstrong.
No more than he deserved. I only wonder that he didn't kill more people operating drunk than that one woman Owen mentioned. Cleese, was it?
Armstrong was trying to help you at breakfast.
I do not require his help, or yours. The Lord is mindful of his own. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror at night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
You are the next logical victim, Miss Brent.
I disagree. Owen's bee sting might be many things. One of my knitting needles, perhaps. Even a hypodermic needle. I suspect the doctor has one of those in his medical bag. Besides, I'm confident that the angel of death will pass me over.
Anything else that might be important?
I can't vouch for its importance, but something rather annoying has happened.
What?
Someone has taken my grey wool. All of it. I won't be able to finish this shawl without it.
That is all, Miss Brent.
Grey wool, grey wool, grey wool. Anything in the rhyme that could point out? Going in for law, 1 got in chancery and then there were 4. That definitely points out towards the judge. Going at the sea, red herring swallowed 1 and then there were 3. Right. I really can't see what would make use of a grey wool, but probably something sinister. Yeah, the radio is playing, that's good.
Can't be much fun playing alone.
The doctor seems uninterested in snooker at the moment. Besides, I find the game relaxes me. I can think more clearly.
Right. I thought you were going to be proactive. Well, I don't know why I have to apologize because I've been doing quite a lot in this game at the moment. But anyway.
I'm sorry you think I let you down.
Not at all, my boy. My criticism was for Mr. Owen's benefit. I see no reason to put all of my eggs in one basket, then show the contents of that basket to him. I'm working along several lines at the moment.
Okay, I'll give you a game.
I'll give you a game.
I'd rather continue on my own if you don't mind. Besides, you have more important things to do, I'm sure, than knock a few balls into holes.
Sure. Suggestions?
Do you have any suggestions for me?
It's the first decent weather we've had since yesterday morning. I'd take advantage of that to signal the mainland or try and escape the island.
I appreciate your candor, Judge.
Is that a hint that I should try to do that parachute thingy? Maybe. Interesting, we haven't really used this map at all. Huh. It would be something so obvious to be used for a puzzle. I don't think there's anything else on the underground area. Can we enter here? Oh yes, yes we can. Because I want to check this area. Anything else we could find from here? Yeah. Oh, that's a... Oh, that pool tab. Okay. There's some scratches.
This is certainly a clue of some sort.
Yes. Anything else? This would seem like there would be something hidden behind the areas, but no.
This is certainly a clue of some sort.
Excuse me. Okay. So, this one thing is weird. I'm almost certain that we should be able to use that light bulb.
That isn't going to help.
But why we are not allowed to do that? Oh. Okay. I guess we had a wrong light bulb then.
It's tightly locked.
Interesting. Tightly locked. Do we have a key? Some sort of... Oh, projector bulb. Oh, obviously it needs different... Okay. My bad. My bad. I'm still not sure what we are going to use this for. And I still need the metal struts for the parachute. But first things first, let's stick a bulb. Oh. 3
I wonder
days.
what that was all about.
Is this the second day? So everything will happen in 3 days. Let's start with this. I haven't lost.
I won't do that.
Okay.
There's a card and a film reel in here.
Ah.
Let me examine this further.
Taking the air. A breath of fresh air is a rare when buried in windowless rooms and scarcer elsewhere. When buried in windowless rooms and scarcer elsewhere. Huh. Don't really get it.
There's a film reel and a handwritten note in here. This could use a closer look.
That second dress makes me look like a harlot. Why can we never reshoot Gabrielle? Queen's Handmaiden, the Gabriel Steele. Last of the Borgia starring Gabriel Steele and Untitled. Let's start with the Queen's Handmaiden. If we
That
can.
isn't going to help.
Seriously? Oh.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Reel of film entitled BBC News footage. Can I now insert a new reel?
A Gabrielle Steele film? No thanks, I'd rather not watch that tripe.
Oh. Well, you're no fun.
A Gabrielle Steele film? No thanks, I'd rather not watch that tripe.
Well, how about the Untitled film?
The film has been spooled.
No. Okay.
The film has been spooled.
Oh, I guess I need... Can I skip?
I wonder what that was all about. I don't think that's appropriate. The film has been spooled.
Yeah, I can stick it in. Do I need to... Can I go back and put the canvas back? Well, that was easy. Let's see if I can check the film now.
Looked like a home movie of some sort.
Yes, definitely. No idea who that guy might be.
The film has been spooled.
Oh, right. This was this video.
Interesting film. Can't make heads nor tails of it.
Okay. And... yeah. That's it then. Interesting, but nothing too dramatic. Let's go up. Okay. I start with this room. Anyways, anything on the balconies? I could go and check these. Birds, lots and lots of birds.
Go away, please. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Okay, doctor doesn't want to talk. Fine. I can't go over there. Can I go and check what the doctor is doing? No, this is bathroom. Yes, I don't think there's... No.
Go away, please. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I go through every door. Can I spy on him? Yes. Well, that was something I expected almost. As the situation is what it is, and probably getting on his nerves, and what else? Not helpful, but understandable.
There's nothing I can do for the victim now.
So I don't think there's anything here. Could I get balcony from here? Oh yes, yes I can. So let's go and check if there's anything there. Can't go to the right, so here it is. So what can I... Wait, what? Could I... Did I miss that I can pick those? Metal tripod. Could I use that on the parachute? Which is weird, but I might try. Let's see. I don't know if we need this, but let's try.
That works. Just barely.
Okay. We have a parachute. I don't know why. Alright, anything in here? This is the Vera's room. No. I might as well go outside again. Because apparently I missed something, so I might check if I missed anything else. Sorry. It's been a long day. So a little tired, but not too bad, so I should be able to keep my wits about me and manage to do stuff properly. Anyways, but Blore is not here. Neither is Lombard. Or Vera. So, I think I've done the rounds on the house. It's time to go outside and check what I can find. I might as well go to the left first. Anyone in the garden? Get in the garden, mate. Get in the garden. There's no one in the garden. Definitely no one in the garden. Again, don't click the right. And What's there? Oh, this brings me to the shed. And Blore is over here.
You just keep your distance.
I'm not your enemy.
That's as may be, but I'm trusting no one.
Did you discover anything?
Perhaps I did, but I think I'll keep it to myself if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind. Can we talk?
Stay back. I'm warning you.
Or what? You gonna shoot me? Well, we have still this generator and it is working.
The generator seems to be working fine. The generator seems to be working fine.
Okay. Anything on the table? No. So nothing in here. So we have to go on the other side of the island and see what we can find. I could go and see the boat. I don't know if there's anything to do there, but might as well. No. I'm still uncertain where maybe we need to use it on the cliff and...
That cliff is surely the highest point on the island.
Yes. That's what I was afraid of. But the question is, do I use it now? Nothing I can see in here. Alright, we can go over here also. But nothing. So let's go to the cliff and see if maybe Vera is there, I don't know, and Lombard. We might as well try the parachute.
Oh, you cad!
Her moods are as changeable as the weather.
You keep away from her.
Relax, old boy. For some reason, the lady seems to prefer you. I seem to have underestimated you. I wonder if Owen has too.
Okay.
Are you okay, Vera?
Yes, I'm fine. I just don't know who to trust.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
Oh, Patrick.
All right, I've had it. I need to find a way off this island once and for all. And the sooner the better.
That was a weird cut. Oh, Patrick. Oh, right, I had to get out of the... What? Okay. Well, let's go back to the cliff and use the parachute we made. Patrick, old boy. How do I use it?
I can't say I'm ecstatic about this enterprise, but here goes nothing.
Oh, the blinking red light.
I didn't even come close to the mainland. Lucky that buoy was out there, or I'd have drifted out to sea. There was a metal box affixed to it, quite recently from all appearances. It looked like some sort of homing beacon. Blast! I'm beginning to think this island is impossible to leave. I'd best return to the house to dry off before I catch my death. I don't want to do Owen's work for him.
Quickly, someone! Miss Brent was screaming. It sounded like it came from the apiary.
I'd better get moving.
Okay. First things first, I make save. That parachute part was a little anticlimactic, but fortunately we got something. Oh yes, the German naval homing beacon, because we had the spy.
Some things once done cannot be undone. I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
Okay.
I can't see anything of interest.
I don't know if we need that, but anyways, let's go to the apiary. If I remember correctly, the fastest way would be here. Hopefully, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can see the apiary.
Horrible. Horrible. Those welts on her face. Horrible way to die. Will you gentlemen carry her back to her room? I don't feel quite myself.
6 little sailor boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. Another rhyme fulfilled.
But why?
Why? Surely you don't believe all that rot about her innocence.
No, but she was rightfully afraid of bees. Why would she come out here of all places?
Maybe Owen carried her.
From the front patio? In broad daylight? How could he be certain no one would see? And it'll take both of us to carry her back.
There is something no one's thought of. What if Owen has an accomplice?
Chapter 6. 5 little sailor boys going in for law. 1 got in chancery, and then there were 4. 1 more of us acquitted. Too late.
So she wasn't passed over after all. I could have told her that wasn't likely to happen.
It's almost more than I can bear to stay in the house. 5 gone now. 5 lying in their rooms under those sheets. Cold. Forever cold now.
Steady on, Vera. We can't lose our grip now.
Bleak House by Charles Dickens is a scathing indictment of the Chancery Court. Until it was merged with the common law courts in 1873, at its worst, cases of estates and inheritances could carry on for the entire lifetimes of those involved. To get caught in Chancery Court literally might have meant one could die there. I can't help but feel that Mr. Owen has that particular fate reserved for me. My time would appear to have come.
Miss Brent refused protection. At least what mortal hands could provide. Will you, Judge?
Not at all. I welcome it. My days on this earth may be few at this point. All the more reason I relish every one.
But it was the participants in the cases whom the Chancery Court often crushed, not the judges.
An interesting point, Miss Claythorne. I'll certainly have to think that over. There is another point I'd like to make.
There usually is.
One of us is a murderer. Everything must be done to safeguard the 4 of us who are innocent. Mr. Lombard, you have a gun.
I'll be damned if I'll give up my revolver.
Happily, there are enough of us still alive to force the issue if necessary.
Oh, very well then, since you've got it all taped out. It's in the drawer of the table by my bed. I'll get it.
I'll just keep you company if you don't mind.
Okay. I'll think I'll go get something to drink and I'll be right back. So, I think we start talking with everyone.
How are you holding up, Vera?
I'll be fine as soon as Philip returns.
Any idea why Miss Brent might have gone to the apiary?
Even with her belief in divine intervention on her behalf, I don't see her going there of her own free will.
A pleasure as always, Miss Claythorne.
Yeah, that's... interesting. Well, that really didn't help at all, but let's continue.
What can we do to best protect you, Judge?
We must protect each other. Miss Claythorne is right. It may be only my ego insisting I'm the next victim. Even if I am, Owen is running out of time. Your brother is certain to raise the alarm if you don't return tomorrow. That means a boat, weather providing. Owen still has much to accomplish before then. If I'm guarded, he may well pass me over. Perhaps drop his little rhyming schemes entirely. The innocent among us are all equally at risk.
Maybe, but I don't see him changing the plans.
What's your opinion about how Miss Brent got to the apiary?
That one point has been worrying me like a bit of beef stuck between my teeth. It seems obvious to me that she wasn't carried. She was lured there. How, I don't know. But it had to be by the one person amongst us she would trust implicitly.
But who would that be?
I'm afraid my deliberations have come to focus on you, Miss Claythorne.
If you gentlemen will excuse me.
Vera, you shouldn't be alone.
As long as Philip and Mr. Blow are together, and you three remain together, I'm perfectly safe.
I am grateful for your assistance, Judge Wargrave.
Okay. To be honest, I don't think Vera could have lured Brent. Well, or maybe. Don't know, but anyways.
How are you holding up, Doctor?
What? Oh, fine. Never better.
Never better. Well, okay.
What can you tell me about Miss Brent's death?
Multiple bee stings, severe allergic reaction. She never stood a chance.
Any idea how she got out to the apiary?
Walked, I expect. Oh, I see what you mean. Not the place I'd choose for a stroll if I was allergic. Must have been lured somehow. Or coerced.
That is all for now, Dr. Armstrong.
Well, if she had been coerced, she probably could have screamed. But what now? Yep. I don't know why I'm clicking.
Snooker, Doctor?
I'm not sure I could give you much of a game. Hands are a little shaky. But I'll try if you like.
Excellent.
Excellent. Well,
Not that I'd want to play, even if there was time. I've no talent for the game whatsoever.
let's go check the dining room. And how's the
5 little sailor boys. I'm glad none of these figurines represent me. Or rather, I hope none of them do.
Yes, hopefully. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this German naval homing beacon. Probably nothing. I'm guessing we can't try take the fingerprints. Nope. Those don't work together. Anyone in the kitchen? No, I don't see. I'm guessing we are not going outside. Oh, we are. Can I go to the apiary and... if we can go outside, I would like to go and check the apiary, because that is one place I couldn't check after the death. And I would like to do that if there's something interesting to be found. You never know. So let's go, if we are allowed to go outside, and if he decides yes we can go. So let's go and see if we can find anything there. Most likely not, but who knows. Wait, 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 wait. What is that?
Hello, what's this?
Bottle labeled Bellyman's Universal Embrocation.
Nothing else to see about that.
Okay. Interesting. Can we... Oh, are they still sleeping? Well... No, I don't see anything else. Well, cool. Well, we found something. That was weird. I don't know what what's the use with that bottle is, but don't want to go anywhere else. We tried to jump. That failed. I'm guessing Vera will not be outside, or anyone else in that matter. Well, if I can't find people inside, then somebody's outside, obviously, but I'm almost certain everybody's inside, and I'm guessing I need to go and talk to them. So, Judge and Doctor are downstairs. Vera is probably in her room. Before I try to find Lombard and...
The body was thoroughly searched. No need to disturb it now.
Okay.
This is quite a makeup supply. Emily must be more concerned with aging than she lets on.
Anything I could take from here? No. I had hoped it would almost seem like you should take something from there, but apparently not. Maybe... Whose room was this? Oh, this was the general's. Okay. So, Lore and Lombard and Vera. I'll see if I can talk to Vera. If she is here. She's not. Okay. Oh, she's here. Okay.
May I have this short time to myself?
Okay. Fine. So she was outside. So now I have to find Lombard and Lore.
It was in that table, I tell you.
I'm going to search you whether you like it or not.
You fool. Can't you see the lock's been forced?
Narracott, will you help me search him?
I won't resist.
Nothing.
Now it's your turn. Not even a stray bee.
And you, Mr. Narracott?
Go right ahead.
Don't mind my stuff. I have quite a lot of stuff in my pocket.
Nothing. That leaves Armstrong, the judge, or Miss Claythorne.
The killer could have simply hidden it somewhere.
I'm gonna search everyone anyway. And if it's hidden, I'll find it. And I'm starting in here, if Mr. Lombard has no objections.
Help yourself. Try not to make too much of a mess. There's no Rogers anymore to clean up.
Right. Can I...
I'm not surprised your investigation has stalled.
Like you're doing any better?
I've answered enough of your questions for now.
So is the gun missing?
This window leads out to the balcony.
I talked to Vera. I talked to Blore and Lombard. I talked to Judge. I talked to Doctor, I think. Or did I? So I'm missing something now. Or maybe I have to be in the right place. I don't know. Again, don't...
Well, Doctor?
A dangerous game. If it fails...
Ah, Mr. Narracott. Any luck finding the revolver?
None.
Mr. Blore has searched us, and I heard Miss Claythorne yelling at him to watch his hands earlier, so I suspect she's been searched as well.
The murderer has had plenty of time to devise a hiding place. I don't fancy it will be easily found. If you'll excuse us, we'll continue our game.
Here, what's this? There's something written on the bottom of Narracott's plate. Solidamide.
Solidomide? My dear sir, that is a deadly poison. Owen has undoubtedly poisoned you.
Is there an antidote?
Yes, turpentine oil, but I have none in my bag.
I don't feel anything yet. How long do I have?
You won't feel anything until you can't feel anything. You have an hour or so, I'd estimate. No more. I say, turpentine oil can be found in Bellman's Universal Embrocation, a patent medicine for rheumatism and minor aches and pains. I never prescribe it. It can cause a nasty rash if over-applied. But there may be some in the house. Beastly night again. I can't see why anyone would want to build a house here.
With war coming on, it may be useful as a coastal watch post.
Fortunately, I think I have the antidote.
The generator again.
No one's going out in that squall to repair it this time.
Obviously, the waiting is over. Mr. Owen has made his next move. We mustn't let our guards down. Only one of us can be alone. The rest must always stay together until that person returns.
May I claim that privilege, Judge? I'd like to go get my wrap.
Of course, my dear, but don't be long.
I shan't.
Do you really think there'll be a war, Judge? I don't see it myself. One world war should have shown any sensible person the folly of such a course.
My dear doctor, if there's one thing I believe Mr. Hitler is not, it is a sensible person.
That was Vera screaming. I think it was coming from her bedroom.
Okay, I guess I'm moving. By the way, can I use the antidote right now? Where's the antidote? Excuse me.
Nothing else to see about that.
Do I use it on the glass?
There is no cause for that.
No, it's Marston, so no.
That did the trick. I feel much better now. The screams weren't coming from that way. I'd better keep on track.
Okay, so we're dealt with that.
There's a wind coming from Vera's room.
Ow!
Oh.
That sounded like it came from the dining room.
Yes, it does.
I should go see what the commotion is about.
Okay, so we're not going to check Vera anymore.
I should go see what the commotion is about.
Yeah, yes. I can't really see.
He's been shot. Death must have been instantaneous.
The figures! Look at the centerpiece!
They say trouble comes in threes. It would appear that they're correct. First poison, then the generator, and the poor judge.
Oh. Am I supposed to go now and check the generator? Probably yes, because I'm outside. Okay, fine. So let's see. Oh. So what can I do with it?
The generator appears to be broken.
Okay.
This petrol tank is empty.
Do I... Yes, I had the petrol. Yes.
I won't do that. This is neither the time nor the place. The petrol tank is now full.
Right.
I'd better turn the generator back on.
Chapter 7. 4 little sailor boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3.
Red
4 bodies upstairs, 2 down. Can't be very hygienic. Still with us, Narracott? Thalidomide isn't much of a poison if you ask me. Although your face is all flushed.
I found the antidote.
Thank heavens.
The weather is moderating. Might be a chance for a bonfire on Ship's Rock.
Right, okay. Sorry about that. My hand hit the microphone a little bit. I'll have to check. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, so where are we now in the game, I mean? 4 little sailor boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. A red herring swallowing one. Okay. Interesting. Yes. I'll continue a little bit. Okay. So I guess I need to talk to everyone. There's really nothing. Account.
Can you give an account of your movements?
I followed you and Lombard almost to the top of the stairs. I heard someone below me breathing in the dark, so I stays as still as a church mouse. Then I hear stealthy steps heading down the stairs. This stands investigating, I think. So I creep as carefully as I can back down. I stepped closer and saw the doctor bending over Wargrave.
Okay.
Did you see the gun anywhere?
No, but I smelled the cordite from it in the air. One thing I don't understand. That wig on the judge's head. Where did that come from?
Someone borrowed Miss Brent's grey yarn. She told me it was missing. She was extremely perturbed.
Something finally broke through that icy shell of hers, eh? I didn't think it was possible. Owen certainly thinks ahead.
Oh, right. So the grey yarn was used as the make the judges weak. Okay. Although I didn't see it because it was so dark. Okay. Anyways, I know Vera left the room. I left the room. But did Blore and Doctor also left the room? Then the murderer was quite lucky if everybody left the room except the judge. And then he had to manage to shoot the judge and break the sailor boy. Okay.
Who arrived in the dining room after you?
Lombard practically on my heels. Then a few seconds later, Miss Claythorne opened the kitchen door. I found that peculiar.
Okay, so everybody was gone from the room apparently. Oh, I totally forgot the Lombard also. Okay.
You said you knew something about the history of this island.
It was bought by that sailing chap, Elmer Robson. But his wife got seasick, poor dear. Loved the bird watching, but not the boating. An American film star named Gabrielle Steele bought it from them after some scandal or other back in the States. She stuck it out for a couple of years, but must have missed the glamour and excitement of Hollywood because she packed it in. Next, the Admiralty was rumored to have taken it over for some super secret stuff I could never get a line on. Thing that puzzled me was that I found no record of anybody named Owen buying the place. I was going to get onto his solicitor, Archibald Morris, before coming, but he died last week.
Died? What was the cause?
Still under investigation, but it sounded like poison to me.
Good evening, Mr. Bloor.
To be honest, Blore, I don't know why would you get any information about military action on the island. Doctor... Well, everybody's here. And I do mean everybody.
Cause of death was a bullet?
Yes, directly in the center of his forehead. Never had a chance.
Yes, most of the times in shooting cases, the bullet is the thing that kills you.
Can you give an account of your movements?
When we heard Miss Claythorne scream, I naturally went with the rest to investigate. I thought the judge was right behind me. I stood there for a moment, wondering whether I should go up or down. While I was there, I heard the shot. I made my way back to the dining room. He was quite dead.
Interesting. Nobody noticed Narikat because apparently I was hit. It seemed like it, but nobody noticed it. Okay.
Did you see the gun?
No.
Who arrived in the dining room after you?
Mr. Bloor, I believe. Yes, then Lombard, and finally Miss Claythorne. From the kitchen. I didn't understand that.
If you'll excuse me, Doctor.
You didn't understand that. Okay, let's talk with the Lombard first and then with the Vera.
Can you give an account of your movements?
Just for the record, Wargrave was the one so keen on you playing detective, not me. It didn't turn out so well for him, did it?
You won't answer my questions.
I didn't say that. Just thought it worth pointing out. My movements? I ran up the stairs behind you and, well, I ducked into the bathroom at the top. The one Armstrong and the judge shared. Curious behavior. It occurred to me that Vera's scream was meant to be a diversion. I wanted to see what everyone would do. In the lightning flashes, I saw Bloor head back down the stairs. Narracott was along the hall there. So I went downstairs to the dining room, arriving behind Bloor.
Okay.
Did you see the gun anywhere?
I saw it in a flash of lightning and scooped it up. I didn't know what had happened then. I realize now you have only my word that I picked it up after the murder.
I think you'd better hand that over.
I think you'd better not try to take it away from me again.
Right.
Who arrived in the dining room after you?
Vera appeared in the kitchen doorway a few moments later.
Are you sure you recognized Owen's voice?
All right, Narracott, I'll tell you. I was hired by Archibald Morris, the non-existent Mr. Owen's attorney. He first made contact with me over the telephone. Was Morris's voice on that recording? I'd swear to it.
Thank you, Lombard.
Okay. But we know that the real Morris is dead, apparently. So we're not certain that if this guy never met the Morris, only heard him from the telephone. So we don't know if he actually heard the real Morris. Okay, anyways, Vera.
What happened after you went upstairs?
I went to my room, opened the door. A gust of wind blew my candle out. I tried to move toward the French doors to close them when I felt like a hand on my face. Cold, clammy, smelling of the sea. I thought of Cyril, floating down through the green depths.
Oh, Vera.
I screamed and ran, stumbling in the dark. I found myself at the server's hallway, heard running behind me and rushed in there. Then I made my way down the back stairs every time there was a flash of lightning. There was a shot while I was on the stairs. I went through the kitchen to the dining room. I was the last to arrive.
The clammy hand was seaweed hanging from a line. I had a look inside after we, made the judge comfortable. Just a length of seaweed.
Well, whoever strung it up, combined with the generator failing, made a neat diversion designed to separate us.
Did you see the gun anywhere?
No, I'm sorry.
5 left, and we don't know which.
I know.
I haven't the least doubt.
I suppose I do know, really.
I think I've got a pretty good idea now.
I haven't a clue.
I don't know about the rest of you lot, but I'm gonna go to my room and lock myself in until daylight.
Sound plan.
I agree.
But Patrick doesn't have a room.
Plenty of 'em about, if he doesn't mind sharing.
5 bullets are plenty.
Oh, Hugo. I'm so sorry.
Self-righteous, smug old hypocrite. Letting Narracott play his detective games with a real professional on the case. He got no more than he deserved. Were you upstairs just now?
No.
One of them's out of his or her room.
Whoever it was went out the front door.
I'll follow. Find out who's missing. That's our killer.
I need to check everyone's room and find out who's missing.
Okay, let's do that then. But to be honest, I'm a little worried that Floor is going by himself. But hopefully he survives. Okay. I guess I need to go through every room, most likely. So let's start. Oh no, this is a bathroom. Well, we might as well use this. Okay. That was the... What was that? Was that war graves? Was this a judge's room? Huh, I can't remember. But where's the judge then? Well, Marston is still here.
There's nothing I can do for the victim now.
Okay. But if this is the judge's room, where's the judge?
Wargrave's body is missing. Interesting development. One I'd better keep to myself for the moment.
Well, that is weird. So I was wrong. I was thinking that maybe they put it on this some other room. But okay.
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Okay, Mackenzie is still in here. Good. How about Brent?
The body was thoroughly searched. No need to disturb it now.
Okay, Brent is still here. So no zombies around. What about Vera?
Who is it? What's the matter?
It's Patrick. Blore heard someone. They ran outside. I'm checking to see who's still here.
Okay, Vera is definitely here.
Who's there?
It's Narracott.
Someone has left the house. Blaw's following whoever it is.
Well, it isn't me.
Okay, good to know. And obviously Blor's room should be empty. Yes, yes it is. What a surprise. And this is the doctor's room. Wait a minute. Do I need to go outside? Okay. What about the toilet? Is the doctor missing? I cannot check the bed. Obviously, the bed is empty, but...
Nothing out of order in here. I'd best not take anything, though. I'm sure he would notice.
Okay. I guess he would notice, yes. So, nothing. I've checked every room. Judge is missing. Armstrong is not here. And obviously Blore is moving, so I don't know. Let's go outside. Where do I need to go? No idea. I'll check the surroundings of the house first and then move to the other parts of the island. I don't know what we're supposed to find or where. Huh. There's no one here. I don't know. Okay. So here's the village. Where the...
I wonder what these houses were used for before they were left to rot.
Oh, that is a good question. But better question is, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? Again? Wrong button. Oh. I'll go check these buildings just to be sure that there's nothing. Right. Definitely nothing.
Sunflowers? Odd. It doesn't seem like this island gets much in the way of sun.
Right. Interesting tidbit. I have been almost everywhere. Okay. Let's go through here. No, I can't see anything interesting here. This goes back to the building, so let's go here. Where is Blore? What am I supposed to do now?
The waves are crashing here with particular violence.
Yes, they are. I was half expecting to find him here, but apparently not. Okay.
The grass is slippery and the slope is steep. I'd best stick to the path.
Okay. Let's go check the pier. Nope. Nothing in here either. So I think I'll go check the shed. But if there's nothing there, then I have to go back to the house and probably try to talk to someone, because I have no idea what am I supposed to do. I thought I would try to find the Blore, but he's not anywhere to be found. Right. Unless, of course, he's inside the house. Oh, right, we could go and check the servants. Although I don't think they're moving, but we have missed the judge also, so...
There's nothing I can do for the victim now. Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Well, I could check the downstairs a little bit more thoroughly. Anyone inside here? Nope. So I'm guessing I need to go and talk to someone. It's annoying because I can't see the couch over here, so there's no one there either. Fine. Back to upstairs it is. Upstairs it is. So let's start with the Lombard. Wait a minute. He's missing also. What is happening here? Is everybody gone?
Stay back. Philip gave me his gun.
It's me, Patrick. Where did he go?
He wanted me to tell you. Since the wind dropped, he was going to try and light the bonfire.
That's a good idea, but he shouldn't try it alone.
Then go help him. I'll be safe locked in here with his gun.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to go and check it. But where would he be? On the beach, probably. But I think that I end this episode right now, because I'm starting to feel quite tired. And oh, excuse me. And I don't know what happens next. We are going to check the bonfire. Then we have to find Blore. Well, I could go and check the bonfire. Also, I could make a save. So, yeah, let's check that. No, wrong. So I'm almost certain it's either at the beach or probably on the cliff.
That cliff is surely the highest point on the island.
Yes. It was quite fast to do it because when we came through here there were no wood or anything else. Or did I? I think I did go there.
That's quite a signal fire. Someone should be able to see it.
So, what now? So we do have a bonfire. Do I go back to the house? I don't know. I'll go see if the Lombard is back. So one dies with the red herring. No, I was going to open this. So what do we have here? Judge is dead. Red herring. Bear. Frizzled up and hanged. Yep. So interesting to see how that red herring would kill someone. Also a bear. That reminds me of Lost and the polar bear. Oh, there you are, guys. But where's Armstrong, and why are you not mentioning that the judge's body is gone?
Any sign of Armstrong?
He's vanished clean off the island.
Vanished. That's the word. Like some damned conjuring trick.
He must be somewhere.
No, he isn't. We searched the house, too. You must have heard us. He's gone. Clean vanished. Scarpered.
Thank you, Lombard.
So what now?
I have more important things to do than chat.
Do I?
Did you stay in your room the entire time?
Yes, I'm not a complete fool.
Okay, good for you.
Did you hear or see anything?
Nothing. After I told you where Philip had gone. Until just now, when he and Mr. Blore returned.
A pleasure as always, Miss Claythorne.
Okay.
Did you find Armstrong?
No, he's disappeared. We searched everywhere.
Have you and Lombard been together all this time?
Yes, I found him up on Ship Rock.
That is all for now, Mr. Blore.
So what now?
What did you do before Blore found you?
crept along the balcony to Vera's window and gave her my gun.
Very generous.
Then I went up onto Shipwreck. I set the bonfire ablaze, but someone will have to keep an eye on it throughout the night.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Lombard.
Have you looked in the dining room?
No.
What is it? What is it now?
Only 3 sailor boys are left.
Chapter 8. 3 little sailor boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2.
3 little sailor boys walking in the zoo.
I've been all over this island more than once, and I've yet to see a bear.
We should stay together in one room. I still have the gun. Wouldn't we be safe then?
Possibly, provided you aren't Owen.
We can't. One of us has to keep the signal fire on Shipwreck going.
And there's something else. Armstrong isn't the only one of us to have vanished.
The rest of us are here.
Those still alive, yes.
Wargrave's body is missing.
Huh. I have to admit, not much seems to get past you, Narracott.
Oh, how ghastly.
We better find it.
Vera is safe enough locked in her room with the gun. Law, if you and Narracott search for Wargrave...
You mean for his body?
Yes, if you like. I'll keep the bonfire going. There's only one path up to Shipwreck. If I keep an eye on that and have a flaming torch close at hand, I should be fine.
I've got this. I'll be all right. I'm going to find Wargrave.
Would you gentlemen mind escorting me to my room?
My pleasure.
Fine, Lombard. I'll start looking for Wargrave, too.
Oh, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. Well, okay. The doctor's vanished. So, am I guessing correctly that they're definitely... Yeah.
3 little sailor boys. Damnation.
Right. So maybe the doctor was thrown in the sea? But where's Wargrave's body? But that is for the next time. Excuse me. So, yes, on the next time we try to find the Wargrave's body and probably somebody dies. How's the rhyme go? Let's check. Boys walking in the zoo, a big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. No idea. Sitting in the sun, one got frizzled up, and then there was 1. I may have an idea, but that is for the later idea, later part. Maybe on the next episode. Maybe next episode will be the last one. I don't know. We will see. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. And until then, goodbye.